Well, hello guys, I'm back. I'd just like to say Happy New Year everyone. I am currently in session on the Kew Lake, Pulbridge Farm. I know I've not uploaded a video in feels like forever. Yeah, I've been for a bit of a bad patch. The old dear, she died, so it put me in a bit of a dark place. And I tried to get out on bank filming, but when I was watching them back, you could just see, well, basically see depression in my face and just see depression in me. But it's 2022 as you'll be watching this. I am currently, obviously at the minute it's between Christmas and New Year, so when this video goes out it'll be just into New Year. So Happy New Year to all, and I'm back, and I will be putting hopefully plenty of fish on the bank for you to see this year, because I'm back at it and at it proper. So yeah, like I say, 48 hours on Kew Lake. There's not much being out. I've been asking lads to left. Some lads just turned up to left, and lads that have been up right. Been here a couple of days. Not had anything. I saw one show, but that was just in peg 8. I'm in peg 9. It stuck its head out about mid-water. So I've put 3 out at minute, all on singles, just with little mesh bags of maggot. I've gone with the old maggot approach today. So yeah, 3 little wafters with little bags of maggot, little bags of maggots. And that's my approach at the minute. Hopefully I'll fish and get a few liners, and we can see whereabouts they're holding up, if they're holding up in this peg. So hopefully, oh, hang on a minute, there's a liner, middle rod, pulled up a little bit. Ooh. Nearly punched camera at first, then I threw it out, baby. That stopped. Right, I went out a couple of weeks back to a little farm pond, which it's going to be turning into a syndicate as of next year, so I don't know if I'll be allowed to film on there or what. But yeah, I had a good session on there. I had 3 out in space of about 12 hours, because when we got to the lake it was absolutely frozen solid. So I knew the temperature were going to warm up to like 8-9 degrees through day, and it did do it. Thawed out the ice, and just as it got to dark I managed to get the 3 rods out, managed to get 3 fish on them. So the tactics at the minute are working. Not been on Kew majority of this year, but I'm back now. I've sorted my head out, give me head a wobble. I even moved house in process of all that. So yeah, give me head a wobble, back at it. So stay with me and we'll see how we get on in this session. But that liner is a good sign, a real good sign. And that one on my middle rod, which is out on a Manila wafter. That's on a Manila with a little bag of Manila crumb and maggots. We'll see how we get on. I'll speak to you soon. Nice to see you. I'm back. So I'm just going to show you where I'm actually fishing. If you see straight ahead the tall tree right centre of screen, just to the slight left of it you can see the marker post, which is centre of screen now. I've got one out towards mid-water there. Then I have also got one directly where the tall tree is, to middle of water, and I've got one thrown to the right out into the middle of water as well. Like I say, the only liner I've received it a couple of times now since I was last on, and that's on the middle rod, which is out towards the tall tree. So it might be a case of bringing that rod in closer to me now. Same again, like I say, I'm fishing really small bags of maggots and just single up baits. If I can find, I've got the boat with me, which I can send out to have a look about. I've got deeper attached to that, which I could send that out to have a look about, but at the minute I want minimal disturbance, single casts, and just to see if I can pick them up by the railway, fishing for liners and just keep moving to suit. I know out in open water there's no weed at all. Oh, bloody phone calls galore. Right, speak to you soon. Well guys, that didn't take long, not at all. Let's say I got that liners up middle rod, and it was my left hand rod that went one in line with the stick. About mid-water, little bag of maggots, and DNA PB wafter. So once again, then PB wafters have done the trick. I just weighed it, but I haven't took the sling off yet, which I will do once I put the fish back. It's gone £30 too on with the sling, so it's around just short of £27. So it's a nice one anyway. Get her up, show ya. Same rod again. Yeah, around 27. Ooh. Absolutely beautiful. Winter colours on it. What a fish. What a fish. So yeah, I'll spin it round. Obviously I like to keep these, I like to know which ones are which. Because obviously this one next year could go 30 on it once it's in spawn mode. So I'll spin around, the other side. Nice. Alright, show you beans. Give us your centre here. There you go, that's the other side. I say light is just about to start fading. Rods have been in, we got in at 12. Rods have been in maybe an hour. So yeah, it's a proper good start. 2 days here. Hopefully there's quite a few out there. But like I say, I've just had another liner while I've got this one out on bank. So slip this one back. Hopefully they get bigger. Because a few big ones have been out over the last few weeks. So hopefully they're down there. They get bigger. Quality. Right, speak to you soon. Right, well I've just weighed sling. Fish were £30 too. Sling were £3.14, so it was £26.12. So I'll take it. I will take it. Nice 26er. First fish, we're near an hour. Let's get this done. Let's get some more up bank. I say, getting that Peggy came down to help me net it. Well, just give his hand anyway. So yeah, if you're watching, cheers for that, pal. Don't know your name. Soon will. How's it going? Right, well it's about 4:30, pitch black. So, didn't know outside filming getting done. I did actually get a run on me left hand rod a second, another one, but it was a trailer. Managed to get it in like. Yeah, it picked up a PVA, well obviously whoever had lost it on a PVA bag rig. But then it had picked up someone's crack off from marker setup, so it still had all braid attached to it and all that, so I'm glad I got that out. With a mirror about £15. So yeah, I'm glad I got that out, otherwise obviously if it had wrapped round, well, if it had got snagged up, it were a dead fish, wasn't it, because it were attached to braid. But yeah, so whoever lost that fish on PVA bag rig, wasn't a bad little fish to be fair. And it still had the PB wafter. Funnily enough, that's what I had my fish on. And it had some maggots, topped off with some maggots, so if you lost it, I found it. So yeah, but like I say, I'm still getting liners on all 3 rods. But some fella at the side of me come over, he's like, excuse me mate, fish in my water. But me, obviously adamant, I were adamant that it was my water. It's like, no mate, it's my water. So it's like, fucking show you on pictures. He got all pictures out. Came creeping back up, I was like, apologise pal. But obviously the fish that I actually had, I had it on the stick, so it was like 50-50 between waters, so I'm still claiming that one. Don't care what he says. But yeah, the other 2 rods, I put Bart out on that, I was looking around his swimming boat, I didn't even know. So like I say, I went over, apologised, shook his hand and away we went. But yeah, there were a few words spoken. So if you are watching this, apologise mate. Didn't mean to cast in your water. Didn't know. So yeah, but now I'm in the water that I actually wanted to fish. I thought we're Pegs 8 water. So there's more fish showing in this one, so I'm happy. So hopefully we can have a few. I don't know what it's going to be like through night. I don't know if it'll pick any bites up or what, but I know that came through daytime, so hopefully by tomorrow dinner we should have some. So, but now it's time for kettle on, a bit of food I think, sit back and just chill out and watch water for a bit, see if I see any signs. So yeah, fancy casting into someone's water. No, what I tell you what, fancy someone outside here been fishing for 2 days, not had a sniff. Then I come along, cast nearly into his water. That's what I'm saying, nearly into his water. I'm pulling the fish out within an hour. I bet he's thinking, what a wanker. But sorry. So yeah, but I've had one, and a lovely one at that. So right, I'll speak to you later. Hopefully it's not too cold tonight. I can see a bit of breath though. So yeah, time to wrap up. Speak soon. Well guys, good morning. After it got dark last night, I didn't receive a single liner, nothing. Not a thing, not a single beep all night. But I've been up since before it got light, sat watching water, hoping to see some sort of show, some sort of signs. But not seen no. Well, apart from about 2 minutes ago, I saw something to left hand side, probably about a rod length off a bank. But I'm going to stick with spots I were on yesterday, because obviously I was receiving liners all day yesterday, and obviously I had that fish, had that trailer as well. So I'm hoping to move back into that area. Like I said, I didn't receive one liner, so I'm assuming they've just moved out, and then hopefully they'll come back today. But we shall see. We shall see. I'll tell you what, weather's changed a bit. It's a bit chilly. I'll just put my coat on. So yeah. So, time to make a brew. Knock some bacon sandwiches up, I think, and get ready for today's session. They say if not progresses by lunch, I'm going to stick a bit of bait out, which I have got some made up, some chopped boilie, some crumbed up boilie, some maggots. So I'll stick that on my spots and see if that produces a fish. We just, like I said, I'll stay with singles until lunchtime, and then if notes happened, if I start getting liners, I'll put a bit of bait out. So yeah, right. Whew. Let's hope it happens. Let's hope it happens. Right, I'll speak to you soon. How's it going? Well, it's midday now. Not a single show. No liners, nothing. So I've been reluctantly wanting to put bait out, but I've had to do. So just to see if it makes a difference. So I've put maybe half a bucket, only a small kilo bucket, half a bucket out of crumb, maggot and sweet corn. So to see if it makes any difference at all, which I don't think it's going to like, because I've had bought out and there's no fish out there at all. Didn't see one. So, but you never know, they might move back in. So if they do, hopefully they'll jump on a munch. But if not, like I say, I've got one rod that's on the baited area, and I've got two that are just dotted about like yesterday with the single up baits and the little bags of maggots. So hopefully we'll be able to pick something else up, but at the minute it's not looking good. I've not seen a single sign since yesterday afternoon, since pulling that, well, since it got dark, really. So yeah, nothing. So like I say, other than phoning up and moving swims, which none of the other swims have done a fish. There's a few come spare, but they haven't done any fish. So there was a kid round in 6, and he reckoned he'd seen a couple stick its head out in 7 and 8, but there's kids in 7 and 8 already, so move's pointless at the minute. So I'm just gonna have to sit on my hands and hope to God I start seeing some sort of signs. Which, like I say, I've not seen nothing. I've just put 3 fresh rigs on, put all them 3 out. One over better bait, and like I say, two just roaming about, hoping to pick up some liners again. But I literally not had a single beep. I thought batteries had gone, didn't receive it, to be fair. But yeah, nothing. So it's one of them. Sit back, hopefully they turn up. But I don't know how much more coffee I can drink. My eyeballs feel like they're about to pop out my head. So yeah. It's one of them, innit? It's one of them. But I've had the only fish out so far. So I'm doing better than everyone else are. It's alright. Just keep watching the water, It's not much footage for you, like, but can't give you what in there. So yeah, let's just keep going. Hopefully get another one, or even some sort of signs that they're out there. A couple of liners won't go amiss. So yeah, right, back at it. Speak to you soon. Well, I've located the fish. Not in my swim though. I went down to see kid in 8 side of me, and kid in 7, that's his brother. And the sink were pushed down there. So yeah, they're all held up in bay. Obviously we've got a big southwesterly pushing through at the minute. Just 1 second, I'll spin you around the shot. Big southwesterly pushing in, and that's pushing all the way down into that bottom corner down there. So the fish are getting held up there. And obviously I'm here. So I'm not a million mile away from them. But they're not here at the minute. I saw one just on the edge of my swim, just nose out a little bit, but it's still out of my water. So I'll put one as close as I can to the boundary line on the sort of like line that we're running at. So hopefully something comes back up this way, but can't see it, not with this wind hacking in down there, and it's a warm one as well. I think it's going to be like 13 degrees tonight. -6 last night, but it felt like -6 last night. Anyway, the nose felt like I'm going to drop off. But yeah, so hopefully they'll push back up. If not, I'm not going to catch any fish, am I? Well, not any more fish anyway. So yeah, like I say, I'll put that bedded bait down, see if they get on it. Because obviously there were a kid in 10 last night, he was getting a few liners as well, so if it is pushing down, they might push them this way, whatever's up that way. You never know. It's fishing, isn't it? You never know what's going on down there. So yeah, just a little update. I've got about an hour and a half, 2 hours before it gets dark. And that's it again. Sitting dark for another 12 hours. For even longer, isn't it? Nearly 16 hours of darkness. It's crazy as winter fishing, but as long as you stay warm, dry, and you're happy, aren't you? So yeah, right. I'll update you again before it gets dark. Hopefully it's with a fish, but we'll see. Hopefully if I start picking liners up, we shall see. We shall see. But it's been nice, it's been great to get out. So yeah, speak to you soon. I'll enjoy this brew. Well, good morning. Another uneventful night. Not a single liner, and nothing. But I say I've been up now for about an hour, just watching water. I've seen 2 stick their heads out to very, very left of the swim. So I've brought them 2 rods in, flicked fresh ones over top of them, hoping to nab one before I've got to pack up and go home. But I've enjoyed the session. It's been good. Oh, I say, but I've gone a full day without a single liner and nothing. So hopefully, like I say, I've seen them two this morning. Hopefully, I can nick one before I go. But if not, then it's been eventful. How have all you been fishing over Christmas period? Did you bag any lumps? Did you catch out nice? Just like I say, I've not been out that much. Like I say, back at it now. Well, just the one this session, but a fishing winter's a fishing winter, innit? You know what I mean? They're not the easiest thing to catch. So yeah, but if you're still sat here watching now, then if you don't mind, if you're not subscribed, hit that subscribe button. Hit that bell icon and leave a comment. So obviously I do try and get back to every comment that comes through. So yeah, hope you're having a good one. And if I don't see you I fish, this will probably be a wrap up of the vlog. And I'll see you on the next. I'm not sure about where the next one is. I have got 2 nights booked on Baden Hall. I know it's not much of a winter venue. I was meant to fish it in September, but when my old day died, I had to cancel because the funeral landed on the same day as I was meant to go to do that. So I've got them dates starting. Well, not dates. I've got them the booking starting. So I need to sort dates out for that. I might do it and get lads together, or whoever fancies it, for around my birthday time in February, and do a 2-night stint on there. But if not, it's probably going to be either here or the little pond down the road, which I've been fishing, which has obviously had some nice little fish out of it. Not massive. Biggest I've had 19 out of there so far. I haven't scraped a 20 out of there yet. So hopefully I can get one of them this year before it turns into a syndicate. But obviously I don't know what it's going to be like once I am going to join it, but I don't know what it's going to be like for filming. I don't know if they're going to allow me to name the place or route, to be fair. So but I'll still be filming regardless. So yeah, right, I'll speak to you soon. Like I say, if I don't get back to you with anything now, this will be the end of it. So I hope you enjoyed. Leave a thumbs up and I'll speak to you soon. Tight lines.